Boy, it's official for Allstar JR. United States of America versus Jeremy Christopher Ford, aka Allstar JR. Indictment. The grand jury charges that count 1, felon in possession of a firearm on or about April 8th, 2026 in the Houston Division of the Southern District of Texas. The defendant, Jeremy Christopher Ford, aka Allstar JR, knowingly he had previously been convicted of a crime punishable by imprisonment for a term exceeding 1 year, knowingly possessed a firearm, to wit, a Glock brand 43X model 9mm semi-automatic handgun bearing the serial number CFEW222, and said firearm had been transported in interstate and foreign commerce in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 922G1, and then they go on to say 924A8. Yep. Notice a criminal forfeiture pursuant to whatever the hell. United States of America hereby gives notice that the firearm involved in the violation of Title 18 as charged in count 1 is subject to forfeiture, including but not limited to the following Glock brand 43 model. And yeah, we're going to just leave it at that. True bill, 4-person, the grand jury. Damn, so they indicted him on it. That sucks. So basically, he's been formally charged. They sat it in front of a grand jury. Grand jury said, oh, this is enough. But you want to know something? It gets a little interesting because his lawyer's already busy as hell. If you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features. And one of the main ones lets you access up to $750 of your paychecks early. If you switch your payroll over with Current, you get a full set of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, and the build card and more. There's everything in one app. I actually like that myself, which is why I partner with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anyone who signs up using my link or scans the QR code on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-up page where you can create your own account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter information, order your card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option pop up to enter my promo code, which unlocks the $75 bonus when you switch your direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful and tight sometimes, it's definitely worth checking out because that's literally what it's designed for. United States District Court for the Southern District of Texas, Houston Division, plaintiff, United States, defendant, Jeremy Christopher Ford. It says, defendant's unopposed motion for continuance of initial appearance. Defendant respectfully requests that the court continue the initial appearance until Friday, May 22nd, 2026, or as soon thereafter, as the court schedule permits. This request is because defense counsel will be in trial in Dallas County on the currently scheduled date for the initial appearance of May 18, 2026. The court originally set the initial appearance in this district for May 14th. The court then reset it for Monday, May 18, 2026, because the defendant could not be transported from, I don't know, what is that? Sanilac County, Michigan, in time for the hearing. Undersigned counsel was able to attend the initial appearance if it happened on May 14, 2026, but counsel will be in trial in Dallas County starting May 18, 2026 in the state of Texas versus Alejandro Mascaro and the 194th Judicial District Court of Dallas County, Texas. Counsel expects that their trial will finish before May 22nd, 2026. The government does not oppose this motion, and y'all can see right here. On the 14th of May 2026, undersigned counsel conferred by email with AUSA Kerry Fuller, who stated that the government does not oppose this motion. Now, I don't know who the lawyer is, but maybe he trusts this lawyer or the lawyer's reputation is that damn good, because I'm trying to hurry up and get basically that chance to sit it down and get my bond. Now, ultimately, I don't think he gets a bond because he already did Fed time already. So I just find that to be beyond difficult, but it's kind of funny, right? They basically did this, got him in, got him ready, and told him, you know what? You still gonna sit for like a week and a half. And then this shit followed it. So here you have it, United States of America versus Jeremy Ford. Take notice that a proceeding in this case has been scheduled as set forth below. And then y'all can go down. The time is 2 p.m. What's the date? 5/27/2026. Time of proceeding, arraignment. United States of America versus Jeremy Christopher Ford, a.k.a. Allstar Jr. God damn, I do not want to be called my nickname in federal court. Order for issuance of notice. A criminal indictment has been filed against a defendant who is in custody. It is so ordered that a notice be issued for the appearance of said defendant on May 27th at 2 p.m. Signed at Houston, May 13th on 2026. Texas. Criminal docket, Houston Division. Then it says United States of America attorneys John Merrick and Kerry Fuller. And then it goes on to say Jeremy Christopher Ford, a.k.a. Allstar Jr. 1. Felon in possession of a firearm. Penalty: not more than 15 years imprisonment, a $250,000 fine, not more than 3 years supervised release, $100 special assessment. So I find it highly interesting, very, very interesting, that they're saying they're not really seeking the max. They're just saying up to 15 years. So to me, I'm like, damn, okay, it's not that bad. It's bad. Don't get me wrong. Nigga, facing 15 years is bad. But there's, bad and there's bad. Because so far, no superseding indictment that says more charges. I think when you look at this, and when he takes this to trial, bro, I think he has a good shot to beat it. I'm just going to be honest, because even if he's able to plead his case, to the damn judge, if he's found guilty, I think based on the evidence, bro, you can't really say that that's his gun. So the judge, male, female, don't really give a damn, may look at that and go, yeah, if I was that person, all this shit and everything, you know what, we'll probably put him on the low end. So I'm assuming that would be that. I guarantee you the deal that he more than likely gets is probably like a 7-ball or an 8-ball. And then with time served and all of this shit and everything, that's what I believe. But in my head, I don't see how he loses. To me, just to me, they want him to include mob ties in the NBA niggas and all that shit. Because I know there's a bunch of morons and dumbasses who will get on the internet and say, oh, y'all said something about this. And, oh, y'all said something about that and all this shit. Not knowing you had to be a witness on the case. Not knowing that, bro, it don't matter what an internet personality actually says. They still had to approve every single damn thing. So when there's people who get mad or got mad and certain people jumping on the net, I'm not going to say who y'all was mad at. Bro, I'm looking at this shit like, y'all do realize nobody that's speaking was there. So they don't know shit. They can speculate, they can say certain shit, but it doesn't ultimately matter. What matters is what the damn feds say, what the damn feds prove, and what actually is granted in court as far as evidence. Now, we don't know if they can go back and they can find a person who goddamn this gun that actually is. The reason it became federal was because it came from interstate commerce, meaning it went back, they traced it back to Georgia. Now, here's the weird ass part about this shit. They never really, and they're going to do this, I would assume, because they did it in the YSL case with one of the guns that was sold at like a gun show and all this shit. They'll bring in the original owner, but what if the original owner is a manufacturer? Then that manufacturer has to say, I sold it to this place in Houston. Well, if that's the effing case, then in my mind, I'm going, damn. So I would assume, and this ain't, not that I know, I ain't never talked to Allstar JR or nothing like that. Obviously, nigga ain't never talking to the feds. They threatened me with 20 years last time they drugged me about the courtroom. Bro, I would assume it's going to boil down to who owned the gun last. I think the feds jumped this one. The fact that he's not charged with anything as far as assault or any of that shit, to me, that spells good. To me, that seems like they really wanted Allstar JR to flap his lip and go, yeah, nah, bro, I was getting my ass beat and I got robbed and all that shit. Because what should be bothering you guys, because it bothers the hell out of me, is that he's going to jail for defending himself. This is what they said on camera. And this ain't one of those things where, oh, a Chud the Builder type of shit where, oh, somebody punched you in your shit and then you pull out a gun and you shoot. That's what's going to fry Chud the Builders because, bro, even if you were just punched, that ain't enough to shoot anybody, let alone a couple of times. But it's like, bruh, he was getting jumped. What we seen in the damn video was assault with a deadly weapon with a chair that was coming to get him. So me personally, I think it's going to be a walk in the park for whoever his goddamn lawyer is. He just has to make sure that his reach is long. He has to make sure that, bruh, he has the right strategy. Because it don't matter what the Fed said at this point. It just matters on how Allstar JR's lawyer can paint the picture for the jury. If they paint the picture for the jury based off of what the news clip says, the jury's going to say, y'all got the wrong effing people. Flat out. So I'm assuming the video, it's either got to be extremely damning to Allstar JR. Like you can kind of see him wiggle to the side and pull a gun out. But then again, it doesn't make sense from the standpoint of, bro, why the hell did you wipe it off and leave it there? Why not take it with you? Because if he would have took it with him and never said a effing word, there's no way in hell, well, maybe there is, but it would have put the blame and would have put the force on NBA YoungBoy's crew in mob ties. So I think this is to me so far, it's a win. Now, if they come up with more shit like assault with it daily and all this shit and everything, he might be effed on that one. But right now, so far, so good. Y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on this one. Click right here to see how 4 people, 48 minutes, 4 decisions, 4 life. Click right here for that Fulio verdict or click right here for the playlist and I'll catch you on the next one.